Now, what kind of things are going to be talked about at the
Okay,
summit?
okay. So on the first day, which is the film summit, so we actually did 2 days. Just to mention, in April, we had the first NITV summit in Paris, and it was in France, where we also had people who are interested in Nigeria. We are very Nigerian-centric, you know. So you want to do business with Nigeria, you want to understand business, how TV business is done. Yes, you want to meet executives, you know, the key people in this industry come. So we had it in Paris, and it was quite, you know, it was quite successful, because a lot of people flew out of Lagos, out of Nigeria, of course, to go to France to say, okay, let's also understand, because, you know, there is a gap. Where are we not meeting up, you know, in the TV side? You know, so now coming back to Lagos events, what we're trying to do is, on the 4th, we're having the film summit, and we're looking at theoretical, we're looking at exhibition, we're looking at distribution of films in Nigeria. So we're working, some of our supporting organizations are the Cinema Exhibitor Association of Nigeria, CAN, which is an association of all the cinemas in Nigeria. There has never really been a platform for engagement between like the producers and the exhibitors, and there are always issues like, oh, this person didn't give me good time to show my movie in the cinema, that is why it failed, and all those kind of, you know, all those kind of issues. So we need to bring everybody together on this side. So we're going to have a session on theoretical, on distribution, on exhibition, and then we're also going to have another session on production with producers who have actually, you know, carved a niche for themselves locally here to say, okay, yes, we've been doing stuff consistently over time. What are the issues that they have been facing? And then we're also going to talk about financing, which is very, very important. So, and then we're going to have roundtables looking at regulation, you know, looking at marketing, looking at even faith-based films, because in America, faith-based films are doing wonderfully well. So why are we not tapping into the huge population we have here? So those are things we're going to look at in the film summit. And for television, we're looking at distribution, digital distribution. How can people monetize their content across different platforms? A lot of producers tell me, oh, I want to launch my own SVOD platform, my subscription video on demand platform, or I think I've got content and I want to launch my own platform. I'm like, guys, it's not as easy as you think, you know? So we need to have those kind of discussions. We're looking at, okay, monetizing. A lot of people also monetizing content on YouTube, you know. Again, it's not as easy as it appears. A lot of people have channels on YouTube. There are people that is their specialty. So we're partnering with YouTube's biggest partner in Africa, Forever, to come and educate people. Let them understand. You know, there's a lot that goes behind the scenes for people to be, see, they are getting 20 billion views and all that. And at the end of the day, it translates to money. You know, so you don't just wake up as a producer, go and face your production. You see? And let people who have the expertise in this area also face, you know, this aspect of the business.
So all of this is happening where in Lagos? Again, you said happening in Ikeja area?
Yes, GRA at the Pt.3 Hotel.
When?
On the 4th and on the 5th. So it's a full day event. So it starts in the morning, and then we have lunch, then there's going to be networking, there's going to be cocktails and all that. And I also want to mention that we're having a very big delegation from Côte d'Ivoire.
To attend this?
Yes. And you may wonder, why a French-speaking country? Why are they coming? You know.
Is it that the people here don't know what they have? As in, is it that we don't know what we have?
Okay.
Is that why the world doesn't know all
what's
that
going on?
No. We actually know what we have. And all that is changing, or has been changing in recent times. Because you see, as far back as 2008, when I used to work with one of the TV markets in Africa, Nigerians have been traveling to try to sell their content, their programs in these international markets to do licensing business. So that's almost like 10 years ago. Yes, so it's not like we've not made any attempts, you know. There are people whose businesses are sustained on licensing, so international licensing. I can tell you there is a Nigerian telenovela, I don't know if you know Taste of Love. It's been sold in over 20 countries. Yeah. Yes. Yes, absolutely.
The Nigerian
Yes,
movie.
and it's been dubbed into French, and it's like the #1 watched program in Francophone Africa.
Taste of Love.
Yes.
I've got to go and look for it.
Yes, it's been shown locally in Nigeria across, you know, different pay TV, free to air, but it's so successful that, you know, there is hardly, I mean, the producer, I work with her, and, you know, so you can see.
It's a her.
Yes, it's a lady.
Great.
Yes, and she has licensed this program across more than 20 countries. Yes, from East
Interesting.
Africa to Southern Africa, and very much interesting the Francophone. So it's been dubbed 200 episodes, dubbed into French. You know?
But you must give it to Nigeria. I mean, even though we say that we're not structured, we're not this, we're not that, the film industry is actually, you know, growing by leaps and bounds.
And you know what is helping us a lot? We don't have any support from government. It is your money.
Yes.
So you have to hustle. You know?
Hustle, she
Yes.
says.
Yes, yes. The attitude is not the same at all as against where, maybe in a country like South Africa, where everything they do, their government is pushing them, their government. I ask myself, which government agency in Nigeria is behind, you know, putting money into production,
None.
supporting producers, saying, you know, now they are having a big animation industry in South Africa. Government is supporting them, pushing them. You know, everything they want to come to these same markets that we use our money to buy ticket and everything to go. Their government pays everything, pays their flight ticket, pays their hotel. Just go, just come and know what is happening.
Yeah.
So a producer can't spend all that money and then not be aggressive.
So if we can do this without a structure, what then can we do if we have a structure?
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
So you can
The
imagine.
sky would be the limit.
Absolutely. So you see, this is about an entire ecosystem. This is about job creation. This is about sustaining, you know, industry, like sustaining, bringing people who understand this and then giving them the enabling environment. I'm not saying that government has not done something in the past, but I believe that if they pay more attention to this industry, there's a whole lot more that can be achieved. So you can see a country like Côte d'Ivoire. I met with the Director General for their national television, and he said, you know, we are discussing with Korea, we are discussing with Indians, we are doing collaboration with them, producing with them. How come we are not having conversation with anybody in the West Coast?
We are having conversation with ourselves.
You understand? So those are the things that we are trying to achieve, you know, putting together this event to say, you want to do something in Nigeria, please come. There are credible people, there are right people who you can engage, there are professionals, you know, who you can engage to make sure that, you know, everybody at the end of the day is happy.
And look at the kind of money that is generated, that is turned over in that industry in Nigeria, and yet government is not giving it any attention.
Yeah.
Or is not giving it enough attention.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you very much, Ijoma Hona, who is the convener of the Nigeria International TV Summit and the International Film Summit.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And that is our show today. Alera, it's been... whew.
Even if I say so myself, we have had great fun bringing you the program, and we hope that you had fun staying with us too. We hope to do it again next time.
Indeed.
Same place, same time. I'm Alera Edu, wishing you a very pleasant weekend indeed. And don't forget, that man who jumps the queue when there's a traffic jam is not Buhari. It is you and me.
Thank you so much. We really do appreciate all of you that sent in your comments. And Our artist of the week couldn't make it today. We had something happened beyond an emergency, so he sent his apologies. Permit us not to call his name, but he does send his apologies, and he promises.
Just in case he shows up next week?
No, he will come in next week and then he'll tell you what happened. But thank you so much. I'm Int'l Taegbe. Have yourself a good day and be the best that you can be. Love your neighbor as yourself, and let's just love our country. Bye-bye.